How do you go from this
Tell us a little bit about
to this?
I think it's fantastic.
Let's find out, shall we? I've got a new project coming out soon where I am interviewing business owners about their company, the journey that their customers go on to buy from them, and the content that they should be creating to help them on their way. It's very like Mind Media. We recorded the first set of videos at an event recently where we had a stand. In the exhibition hall, it's very noisy. There's lots of background noise. Plus, I did not set the audio levels correctly on the mics. There's distortion as well. It's kind of unusable. Today, I'm going to show you how, using Adobe Express, you can enhance the speech to remove that background noise, but also how you can then create clips of a video so that you can promote them on things like social media to get more eyeballs on the video. As a bit of a Brucey bonus, I'm then going to show you how you can create an intro screen using the animation tools within Adobe Express. So come and watch me whilst I show you. Okay, so here we are in Adobe Express. I'm clicking video here and you'll see this clip maker option here. I'm dragging in my file, which I recorded on the camera, and clicking generate clips. Now you might have noticed I had captions there as well. This is a bit speeded up. My internet is not that fast. It will then create a number of clips. You can see it's analysing the video. Now, in fairness, I have sped this bit up as well because this is analysing the whole 8 minutes of my original video. And it's given me 9 clips of varying lengths, and it's hopefully named them as well.
I think it's fantastic because what you're doing there is
you can see that the captions have already been produced, and I can play the video and go through the captions. I can edit the caption text on the top right. I can change the look and feel as well. Now we can edit this further later. I'll show you that in a minute. But you can see that it's already produced those captions.
and people are thinking, is this the right company for me? Yeah. Then you're able to demonstrate that and their expertise.
Okay, now, did you catch? It put the word in expertise with a Z. I need to change that to UK English because that's what I want.
In public,
Yes.
I would imagine that goes a long way to reassuring
Yes.
that any big decision to change energy suppliers or do any remedial work.
Excellent. I do want to make further amendments. A couple of really important things to look at. So we're going to click on to edit it, and you can see here it's produced an Adobe Express file with 9 different pages, 9 different clips. I can go into those. It's named it. Did you notice that? It named it brilliantly. I want to move my captions up to the middle of where it split the screen, and I can edit them to look and however I want. Right, let's enhance that speech, get rid of that distortion. Click on the file component, click on enhance speech. It's going to analyze the video and it's going to improve it immeasurably. Take a listen at this.
Then you're able to demonstrate that and their expertise in public.
How good is that? So much better. All right, next and final thing, we are going to add a little bit of sonic branding at the end, a little bit of visual identity as well. We're going to add another scene, just like you would any video on Adobe Express. I'm going to create, using my brand kit, the look and feel of my sonic branding here. I'm going to use a square, and I'm going to put the Like Mind Media words on that square. Now, I could, in fairness, just take the logo and animate that. But go me, I designed a logo that was just words. So I can just make that however I want. So here I'm just going to type in Like Mind Media. I'm going to take all of this here. I'm going to change it into my font from my brand kit like this. I'm then going to change the line spacing because we don't have it set at 1. It's very particular. Always get that right. And then I'm just going to move that on there. And I'm going to change the color to white. And I'm essentially just recreating the Like Mind Media logo into the 2 different components. And once that is in position, then what I can then do is, well, actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to add all of the different bits that I want to animate before I animate them together. So here I'm just going to put in the call to action, which is to go to the website, put that in here. Let's change that to the right font and the right color, move that into position. Let's make that a little bit smaller. Not too small, you've got to be able to read it. Okay, so now I've got all my bits here. I've got a square, I've got 2 sets of text. Let's go and animate it. So you will highlight the piece that you want to animate and then look at all these different bits of animation that you can use. Now you can animate everything all in one go if you want to, but I want a little bit more control. So I am going to animate the square, animate the words, and use the typewriter effect. And for each animation, you can change the duration, you can change different parts of the components. And then the next thing that I'm going to do once I've done all of that is I'm going to add my little bit of Sonic branding. So for all of the bits of creative that we create, whether it's a podcast or whether it is a little bit of video like this, we like to have the little Sonic branding at the end. So all I'm going to do there is I'm going to take that directly from my file here and drag it onto my timeline. And because I had there we go, that's what it sounds like. You'll hear that everywhere. I can move that. Now we get into the right position. And what I'm doing here is I'm just looking at where are the different animated bits coming in. And as you can see here, what I can then do is change the starting point of when that animation starts. So it should then go in time with the little doodle-doo. I can't believe I just did that. Okay, sounds good enough to me. So we're going to download that as an MP4, and it's going to download the clip and the animated bit of Sonic branding that I've put on as well. Let's remind ourselves how far we've come.
Tell us a little bit about your business, first of all. I think it's fantastic.
I'm continually impressed by my own talent for being able to create this stuff, and I'm not necessarily a designer or a creative person, and you can too. Of course you can. You don't need that many skills. What you do need to do is just follow what you see on the screen. It couldn't be easier. So if you are interested in creating clips, enhancing video, even creating your own video for your marketing, then obviously I recommend having a look at Adobe Express. Check out the links around this video and find out how you can do it.